Hey, Ezra back here with you, and in this video we're talking about holiday and special offer pages, which are only about 40% of your total business if you look at these pages. And I'm going to break down for you every single one of them that we're using, how we're using them, and why they're working. But if you look specifically at how much money our business is making from email, it's about 30% of our total revenue. If you look at 18% of that, or $3 million, came from broadcast campaigns that went specifically to special promo pages. And that does not include the revenue that came from advertisements that also went to these special promo pages. So when I estimate about a quarter of our revenue is coming from special promo pages, holiday sales pages, or the sale campaigns that we're running once a month. So you've got to get good at designing these landing pages for your business, because it's going to be worth about a quarter of your business. As you can see here, these are the emails that we send out that are making revenue that are all leading to special promo pages. So let's talk about some of the ways that we think about these pages, and then what we'll do is we'll look at specific examples of individual pages that we've been using in the special promo and holiday sales page category. So the first thing that we have are the Boom holiday logo experiments. So one of the things that we do and that we think is important from a branding perspective is every time we're running a sale campaign, what we do is we create a custom logo that's specific to that sale campaign. Now I want you to ask yourself right now, what is your favorite of these particular campaigns? This was used for our anniversary sale. What's your favorite of these logos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Well, if you said number 6, you would be correct, because that is the one that we used. And when we pick a logo, and this is just giving you some insight into how we do branding when we're running these sale campaigns once a month or once every 6 weeks, which, by the way, I think you as a business owner should be doing. I don't care how big your community is. If you're not running a sale campaign at least once every 6 months, if you've got 50 people on your email list, 100 people on your email list, 300 people on your email list, 400 people on your retargeting list, it doesn't matter. If you run these campaigns, these discount promo campaigns once every 6 weeks, your business will grow. Now, what we do is we pick a thematic logo, and then we use that across all the ads for that campaign. We use it across all the emails that we send out for that campaign. We use it across all the landing pages that we have for that particular campaign. These are some emails. These are some ads on Instagram. This is a video advertisement. And what we do is we have a video advertisement that will lead to a special promotion page or holiday sales page that then will lead a user to a product offer page that then leads them to their checkout experience, which in our case is going to include, upsells and things like that. We will also email folks. So 2 sources of visibility to these product offer pages, advertising and emails, leading to the same holiday sales page or the same special promotion page. It could be like a new item announcement page that then also just leads to the product offer page that leads you to your checkout experience. We also run advertisements when we're doing these campaigns. I'm going to break down not only the landing page side, because I think when it comes to special promotion pages, the advertising is very important. We also retarget people who maybe visited the page but didn't buy yet. And what you'll notice is that a ton of our revenue from these campaigns come from people who visited the sale page or the promo page during the campaign but didn't buy, and we had to retarget them to get them back to see it. You can see we spent $3,000 to generate $35,000 in revenue on that particular group of people, folks who we had emailed or run ads to see our special promotion, who didn't buy the first time. So since these special promotion pages are going to be so important for your business and they're going to be worth about 25% of your overall revenue, it makes sense to really understand the winning elements of holiday sales campaigns like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, special promotion pages like new item announcement pages. So I want to show you some examples of ones that we've run in the past and how we've done it. Let's take a look. The first page I want to look at is a new item announcement page, because every product brand is going to introduce new items, and you should do it. You should be trying to introduce a new item every, let's say, 1 to 4 months, because the more products that you have, the better you'll be able to increase your lifetime customer value and offer people who've bought from you in the past relevant new items. And I'll show you some of the elements on this page that made it work so well. We'll look at the emails, we'll look at the ads, we'll look at the revenue, and take a look at this page. Then we'll move on to other special offer pages. So in this case, what we have is called a sticky header. So we have the call to action button to get this offer at the top of the page as you scroll down, which really helps people in clicking that call to action page, because no matter what they're consuming, as they're scrolling down the page, consuming content about the new offer, they can always very easily click a call to action to take them right to what's called the buy box section of the page, where they can actually add a product to their cart. And notice that the text on that get this offer is different than the text on the button that actually allows them to move on in the sales process. The other thing that we have is scarcity. So this particular particular offer was a 3-day sale. What you can see here is actually, I've set it up so that in this video you can see the evergreen countdown of 24 hours. But when this sale actually ran, it was running for 3 days. So we have the scarcity of this offer is only available in this way, meaning this discounted way, for this amount of time. And you'll notice that we repeat that scarcity element on the page. You can't actually see it here because I've removed it. But if you look at the heat maps of the page here, what you'll notice is that we repeated that scarcity element in the call to action button settings here, and we repeated that scarcity element again at the bottom of the page. So in a couple different places we were showing them, as you can see, that there was only 4 days left to take action on this particular sale event. Next, as we scroll down, we have a headline and a hero shot of the product and an actual buy box with some features and benefits and a quantity where you can actually add more than one of these items. And what we found was that about 10% of users added more than one item to their product, to their order, even though it was only one product for sale. We gave them the opportunity to buy in bulk, and they did so. Then we've got some unique images, some hero shots showing the product in different formats, which is very important. Another call to action button, some unique selling proposition images, right? Cruelty-free, made in the USA, 100% natural, kind of talking about the unique selling propositions of our product. Then we have a money-back guarantee. So the elements of this page are what I'm pointing out, because the design is somewhat irrelevant. Yes, this design converts very well, but elementally what you're seeing is a sticky header, a call to action as you scroll down, scarcity, a headline, a hero shot of the product, a buy box, more sales images, some unique selling propositions in image format, a little bit more sales copy, a money back guarantee, and then a repeating of the buy box and scarcity elements. And then as you add the product to the cart, you're able to then move on and check out. What's interesting about this sale is that actually you'll notice that the product itself only costs $36 here, right? But the average order value on this particular sale, so the sale ran from July 30th all the way through August 5th, with the spike of our total sessions happening on the first day and then another spike towards the end of the sale. We did $80,000 in revenue for this sale, which is great for a brand new product that was only sold to past customers. 12% conversion rate on this page, but look at this average order value. It's $78. Why did the average order value, why is it almost double what was actually on offer on the page here of $36? The reason is we gave people the ability for a pre-purchase order bump by offering them quantity, and before the order was over, we offered them a post-purchase one-click upsell of another relevant product. We actually offered 2 post-purchase one-click upsells. So this page converted very well, and what you can see from the heat maps here on the desktop version, tablet version, and most of the traffic to this page went to mobile, was that there's a lot of scrolling, a lot of activity on the call to action buttons, people checking out the images and consuming the entire page because it's not overwhelming. It's a lightweight page where it's really focused on the content. And if you look at the emails that went out for this page, you can see we sent 3 emails. This is email 1 here. Let's take a look at it. We will view the email that actually went out. So the emails, what we're doing is we're reusing the assets that we created for ads. So this is actually the Facebook ad that we ran to people who had visited our site during the campaign. We also used it in the email. We used the same sales copy that was on the page in the email as well. So we're repurposing our conversion assets for the email, hero shot of the product, call to action button, and then, hey, this sale's going to be ending soon. View the special offer page, which would then link the user over to that particular special offer page. And you see the thing disappeared there because this page is no longer active. It was just a one-time page. So that is a new item announcement page. Just wanted to point out those particular elements, and you'll see those elements at play as we continue to check out additional sales campaigns. So let's now move on to the Valentine's Day sales campaign that performed really well for us this year. Let's take a look. Now here's the Valentine's Day sale that we ran in 2017 in February. It worked really, really well for us, and you'll notice some similar elements from the other special promotion page. Now this is a very specific holiday sales page, but the elements of the page are quite similar, right? We have our header that tells you what the sale is, what the discount is, and has our scarcity timer. We've got our hero shot, and notice this is the customized logo that we talked about that we do for each sale campaign that we do that was relevant to this particular sale. And we've got a headline, a sub-headline, some hero shots of our products, and then a call to action button that scrolls you down on the page to a single item offer box. So this sale actually is a sale on a single item, just like the Après Sun sale you saw before. You've got a little headline here telling you what the discount is, some little sales copy, and then you've got your single item offer box that also has a quantity selector, some unique selling propositions, and under the add to cart button to get you to click that button and have you feel safer while you're clicking it. So we're using unique selling proposition in image format under the call to action button. Now what's interesting about this particular sale is that when you click the add to cart button here, you don't actually get taken to the checkout. You get taken to what's called a pre-purchase order bump. And this is something that we looked at previously in, I believe, video 1. We talked about pre-purchase order bumps. Maybe it was video 2, but either way, we've got a progress bar here that lets you know that you're on stage 2 of this particular sale campaign. And we say, hey, here's an opportunity to save even more by picking up a complimentary product. And when we look at, and also if we scroll down a little bit more here, what we'll find is that there's a no thanks button at the bottom, or the opportunity to shop the full store. But we're going to a pre-purchase order bump before we take folks over to the shopping cart page. Now this sale is actually over, so the shopping cart's not active anymore for this particular sale. But when we look at the heat maps of this sale, what we can see is that there was a ton of activity on the main call to action button on desktop. A very straightforward and effective page where people are engaging with the quantity selector, engaging with the call to action button, and engaging with the pre-purchase order bumps. And when we look at the emails that we sent out, you can see very similar, using thematic images in those emails, using a call to action button in the email, explaining what the sale is, using elements of the product offer page. And we did actually another sale very similar to this, which was our summer sale. And this is the one that I was showing off, right, with this logo. And this is the actual email that went out. And it took you to page 1. Now, what's interesting is that we're actually reusing a very similar strategy here. This summer sale performed extremely well, but notice that on page 1 in this case, we're actually offering a pre-purchase order bump right on page 1. So we're saying, hey, this is a special flash sale on our mask product, and we've got a countdown timer letting them know how long this flash sale is active, a little video that explains it, some sales copy, and then we're incentivizing you to purchase more than one product by giving you a discount if you purchase more. And we've got a headline right around the triple order box. And it was about 35% of people ordered 2 or 3 masks during this sale. So by offering more than one, by offering a discount on a bundle and telling them how much they saved, we actually were able to increase our average order value. And then we show a little bit of social proof. But what's interesting is that when you click add to cart on this page, what happens is you're then directed, and that's directing you back to the store here because that's no longer active, but you would have been directed to this page, which has a headline, hey, more savings. And then we do a single item offer box offering you our next most popular product rather than the one that you just bought. So you'll notice here we went with page 1, which was a single item offer box, and then page 2 was a pre-purchase order bump with 3 options. In this particular sale event back here, page 1 was, and I'll back up for it, page 1 was a pre-purchase order bump, and then page 2 was just a single item offer box. So you can use 2 pages in your sale event on your special promotion page funnel. And you can do, single item offer box on page 1 and then pre-purchase order bump on page 2, or the other way around. And we've done it both ways. Both work extremely well. And you see we've got a no thanks button here, a little bit of sales copy, a little bit more information on the flash sale, some social proof, and then the page is over. So these pages worked extremely well. And you'll notice the elements are very similar. Scarcity, headline, offer box, call to action, pre-purchase order bumps, long form left-right copy, a lot of product imagery. So these elements are working really well on special promotion pages. Now I want to show you our holiday sale. And the mother of all sales that you do each year is your Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. In this case, we sent like 25 emails over 30 days, which worked really well, actually. You can't email too much. And we're using some stuff in the email. We're actually showing off the products that are on sale in the actual email with the call to action button. And it went to this page, which actually had our familiar element at the top here, a countdown timer, kind of let you know when you need to place your delivery. We went with a more holiday-themed logo. In this case, we did a custom video specific to this page, which is now moving. And we actually used this GIF image, by the way. We took a video, and there's a service you can use that will allow you to take videos and turn them into GIF imagery. So if you look back at some of the emails that we sent, I'll try to find one. We actually were using GIF images in the emails, and we were finding out that we were getting much higher click-through rates in our emails that use GIFs. I think this is one of them. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so you notice how we have a moving image in this email that went out for this sale saying, hey, only 2 hours left, this thing's going away, and we got a lot more higher click-through rate inside of our emails for that. Heading over to our page, again, headline, subheadline, call to action. Oops, that will this call to action is, this page is not, this is a page from last year. But anyways, what that call to action would do is it would drop you all the way down to the product section. And you'll notice on the heat map, a lot of people engaged with that, like 24% of the page. And then the next most engaged with part of the page was all the product offerings, because the way it was set up was that if you came here, you saw everything you needed to see. And if you wanted to just go and shop and not read any sales content, i.e., if you were up here and you read this and you wanted to shop, it would take you all the way down to our main product list. However, if you wanted to just scroll through and find out a little bit more about what the sale is, or watch a little video, or read some sales copy, then you would have the opportunity to do that. And the way that we did a pre-purchase order bump here is we actually offered bundles. You get an extra 5% off if you order a bundle. This was one of the ads that we ran. This was actually an ad that ran to people who visited this particular page but didn't purchase. A little customer testimonial that leads them back to the page. And if we actually look at the ad sets, what we can see here, and now I have to set this to when this thing actually ran, which was last year. What we can see is that the ad set of visited sale but didn't buy, we spent $3,000 to generate $35,000 in revenue. People who were fans, we made about 4-to-1 ROI. People who watched some of the video, which was the ad video that we were running, again, real high ROI. So the ROI is very high from an advertising perspective and from an email perspective. If you look at the value, like for example, this email was worth $55,000 and we sent a lot of emails. If you look at the value of the emails and ads that you run to these special promotion pages, and these are just some, there are so many other ideas that you're going to be using special promo pages for every time you run a holiday sale, every time you release a new product, every time that you run, a special promotion of any kind. Here's an example of our Mother's Day sale. Again, custom logo, a little bit of sales copy. Everyone has a mom and we want to celebrate moms. Here's an opportunity to shop from us. Call to action button in the email. It's my very strong opinion that you should run a sale or a special promotion or a holiday, some kind of offer every 4 to 6 weeks in your business. And don't consider it a done deal once someone has bought from you one time during a sale. So what we did was we actually created messaging for folks who'd bought once already, and we communicated with them differently than people who had yet to buy during that sale for one of our holiday sales. What we did was we incentivized people to make a second, third, fourth, or fifth purchase by offering them an extra discount for their second order. And we were able to get nearly 10% of buyers during our Black Friday sale to purchase a second time, which was a huge win for the campaign. And nearly 10% of people who bought twice actually came back and bought a third time. If you look at these statistics here, you can see that we had 26,000 people who bought once and 2,000 people who bought twice and about 200 people who bought 3 times. And the way we did this was we offered them a special discount and coupled that with a deadline. So here's an example of the type of email that went out to people during a sale campaign once they had bought one time. So consider what I'm saying here. I'm saying when you're running a special promotion, or you're running a special sale, you can actually market during that sale campaign to people who've actually bought from that sale one time already. So we said, hey, because you ordered from Boom this holiday season, we've got a special gift for you. For the next 3 days, you can use this coupon to get an extra 5% off our holiday sale, and we've extended shipping deadlines. Here's an example of some of the products. It's a great fit for all women. It's a great gift for all women. And which it is, and we were able to get folks who had bought once to buy twice, 10% of those people, by incentivizing them and offering them an even bigger discount on their second order. And one thing to remember about sale campaigns is that deadlines really work. So we generated about $200,000 in revenue in the last 2 days from people who had not bought during the entire sale sequence up to that point during the Black Friday campaign we ran last year, meaning they'd received 20 some odd emails between Black Friday and about December 20th and still not made a purchase until around December 21st, 22nd, because the offer was going away, because the shipping deadline was fast approaching. They made a decision to buy, which is why you'll notice every one of our special promotion pages has scarcity on it, because deadlines, people are bombarded with information. They get 1,000 emails, they get Facebook messages, they see ads, they get, texts, they just get bombarded with, Instagram and everything. They're just bombarded with information. So, having a strong deadline really helps you to incentivize people to take action. And another reminder that we used these GIF images in our emails that we sent out to get a higher call to action to send people over to our product offer pages, special promotion pages, which are actually a kind of product offer page. They're just a special promotion page or a holiday sale campaign that might be offering more than one product at a time. It could be a discount on a collection of products. So I highly recommend you use these things. Thanks for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.